everybody into their inner monarch. And it's also the end of a cycle. We've made it through all 7 chakras. We went through the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and now the crown chakra. And if you noticed, we sprinkled something from every single festival into this festival. We had speakers from all of our festivals, and we had different speakers come from each festival into this festival to make this super, super special. We had all of our different talks sprinkled in. So I know this was about the heart of relationships. We also sprinkled a talk from every single one of our festivals into this festival to make it super, super special. This was kind of like the culmination of every event that we've ever had, from our facilitators to our content to everything. And so now we're getting to this end of this cycle. The crown chakra represents wholeness and completeness and fullness. And we have to have a full chakra alignment in order for our crown chakra to really be activated. And this is where we emerge as butterflies. I've got my wings on. I found these online. We've got our wings. We're sprouting them. We've earned our wings. We are here. And in the Mayan calendar, number 7 is actually the top of the pyramid. So if you look at the Mayan calendar, 7 sits at the top. And it's the bridge between the physical world and the spiritual world. And it's here that we're the closest to the heavens, to spirituality. And this is where we really can transform. And this is the balance of the light and the dark, right? And that's kind of what this is. That's kind of what we're doing. We're balancing the light and the dark. That's what this represents. And so as we come to this place, we also recognize that every single ending is also a new beginning. So we are going to be, this is the last festival of its kind. So you guys have all experienced many, many, many of these festivals, right? And so now we're getting into a new version of what this thing could be. And so we're channeling the energy. I don't know if you guys know this, but we've been channeling Amethyst. She's our fairy godmother, and she's just been giving us the divine downloads. This event wasn't something that was created in the mind. This was something that was created through us. And beautifully, Amethyst has been guiding us. So we're just listening to what wants to emerge. And so we don't actually know what this is going to turn into, right? So I'm just saying that out loud. Like, we don't actually know, and that's okay. This is the unknown. When we're at number 7, we're in the unknown. This is the light. This is the dark. And the dark is where the unknown and where all the magic happens. That's where we go into the chrysalis and we metamorphosize. So we're about to go through our own metamorphosis, right? And that's a beautiful place to be. We know that the world is shifting. We've done these festivals. We've been online the whole time. And a lot of you guys we know are still in quarantine and are still in this chrysalis. And we still are going to honor that. But we want to focus a lot of our energy right now on metamorphosis. We're going to be running this mastermind starting in June. And we're going to put all of our energy into that. And this is super important to us because these containers are really, really, really special, right? We get to all come on here and go deep with each other. And by the end of this, I know, so at the beginning of this, we had a lot of cameras off. We were kind of like, who's going to be on here? And now we have our cameras on. We're talking about peeing and being naked and all of these things, and it's amazing. Actually, like Jessica and I don't know if I should say this. Jessica and I joked, and we were like, what's the most vulnerable thing out there? Like peeing in front of someone. And it's amazing.
Can I pee real quick?
What was that? Someone said they had to pee. I don't know. But yeah, that was the most...
Sorry, my mute wasn't on.
It was beautiful. It's the most vulnerable thing that we could think of. And it was amazing that we started talking about that and that was brought into this space. So these containers are going to shift a little bit. And we will inform you as soon as we get the download from Amethyst. And we're going to sit with it. We're going to sit with the medicine of this whole thing. And we're going to allow it all to integrate into our bodies. And as we know, 2020, it was kind of the year that all the trauma was kind of shaken up. And a lot of things were released and brought to the surface. And we spent a whole year working through that, uncovering it. And just like Richard said, we went through that process of the chrysalis. We actually, I don't know if you guys even know this, but we really mapped out to the detail, the process of the awakening journey in the process of going through the chrysalis. And we actually created diagrams and graphs. We have them all out there if you want to see them on our Instagram. And now we've realized that what we want to do right now is really focus on the deep work, like really going into metamorphosis. So that's what we're going to be doing next. And we're going to come back here. We are going to do an online event in the future. We just don't know what it's going to look like because we know it's going to shift a little bit. We want it to feel more like an immersion than a festival. Like a festival is like a party, but we want to really feel immersed. And so we're going to feel into that and feel like what wants to emerge from this. And so as we're transitioning and as we're starting to open up our wings and move through the goo and all the muck and everything like that, we're going to ask you guys what you want and what would be the most supportive for you. And so during this process, as we're shifting into the unknown and we're transforming, we're not going to be perfect in that. And we're looking for you guys as well to just tell us what you love and what was super, super transformational from this. We've had like 2,500 signups. I don't know how many people have actually like showed up to the physical space throughout this year. I would imagine probably 1,000 people. Probably more than 1,000 people have been through all of these. And you guys are here right now at our Crown Chakra event, receiving the magic, and we're here as this beautiful family. Some of you guys have been with us since the beginning. Some of you guys came for the last festival. This is some of your first time, and that's okay. Like literally, we've been sitting in it together, and we can feel like family. And I'm really grateful for you guys, and this has been really magical for me. I went through like a whole journey and my own version of the chrysalis during this whole thing, and I'm so, so, so grateful for all of you. And I love you so much. And if anyone feels called to share anything into the space, I now welcome you to do that. You're welcome to take yourselves off mute. And anything that you want to say, we would love to hear your expression of, what transformed you during this event, what this event meant to you, and anything that you want to just share. Does anyone want to say anything? You're welcome to unmute yourself. Allison, yes.
Hi. I have so much gratitude for everyone who put this together and has been just bringing all of their light and energy to the whole space the whole time. And it's really uplifting and rejuvenating for me. And I just love being here with all of you. So thank you so much.
Amazing. Can we all rub our hands together and give Allison a big ashtahe for sharing?
Hell yeah.
Ashtahe.
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 Amazing vulnerability.
Anyone else like to share? This whole container is about authentic expression. You can share anything that you'd like.
Ooh, what was that?
Too many speakers on.
I would like to share,
One second, Naresh.
okay.
We have Rowenia, yes, and then we'll have you go next, Naresh.
I'll be quick.
No, take up as much space as.
This was such a last minute decision, and I had so much to do this weekend. I had to paint the house and move the furniture out, but this whole time I feel like I've been painting in all of this amazing energy and having these aha moments, and it was so divinely timed to immerse myself in this as much as I could, and have this whole clean slate. And I really didn't expect for it to be this transformational, the amount of times over the last few, I feel like I've been in this crazy vortex, and there's this outside world out there that I'm going to go and connect with again. And it's so perfectly timed that I was doing this with this whole new start in this new house. So thank you all so much, and I can't wait to do another one. And I just love that I got to be a part of something like this that I never thought I could with COVID and lockdowns. And yeah, thank you, Chelsea, so much. I've been following you for a while, and I love your energy. I love this, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Goddess. Can we all rub our hands together, take ourselves off mute, and give a big Ashta hey?
Ashta hey.
Stay hey.
Hey.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
And Naresh, we have you up next.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This place is amazing. And the vibe, like it's how can I say that? Like people always love and give. It's just like a mini Burning Man. I have a desire to go to Burning Man. I never had that. And uh, I will manifest somehow, but through this coming to this festival, I'm fulfilling those desires, like that environment, the festive environment. I yesterday I'm grateful for Ashley. She told that, hey Naresh, you like this festival, right? So I'm thinking about you, and I was like, wow, I do like this festival, and I joined yesterday. That's why I couldn't join on Friday. After coming here, I was like, I'm in the last session yesterday, and today I'm in one session with integrity. Oh my God, I all came through. I did my amends. I restored my integrity. I shared in WhatsApp. Everything went, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And that's amazing. I got a lot out of this, really. And after that, thank you, Steve, so much for handling that. Like, oh my God, I couldn't get the email. I couldn't start this morning. Then Steve, like, no problem, handled. Thank you, Steve. and Chelsea and Jessica, I think both guys are together. I was like, oh my God, like always pouring love, like so much. That's what I noticed. I'm sorry that if I couldn't say everyone's name, but that's what I noticed, like always pouring love and, smiling and just vibing out. It's very, for me, it's very tiresome to do that, but I adore you people. Like, how could you do that? Like big divas and just pouring all the love all the time. And I'm really grateful for that. And the other breakthrough I had is like just sharing the dark secrets. Like, hey, I have a desire, I like to watch. And it's like now after sharing that desire, it's like it's okay to share the desire, and it's okay, and it's so nice that we all like, let's be together and be together. Wow, that's amazing. But that's the most intimacy I got through as a group ever in any group. So that's the most intimacy I got, and I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, thank you for being here and holding the space, and I'm grateful for that. And Randall, oh my God, Randall, I asked about grief. I asked many people about grief, and Randall is like, with the whole heart, like, Naresh, I want to learn you, to give you all the things about grief, and it's like step-by-step instructions how to process the grief, and followed by nurturing. Oh my God, I'm so grateful for you, Randall. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for listening.
Naresh, that's so amazing. I love that. And you're saying we're throwing out all the love. You're throwing out all the love, man. You're amazing. Can we all take ourselves off mute and give Naresh a big Ashta hey?
Ashta
Ashta
Ashta hey.
You're amazing.
Hey.
Oh.
Yes. Amazing.
Ria, you want to speak next?
Sure. I figure out that I speak light languages much easier than like human languages. that was like very grounding for me because I like all the time in this like all the other dimensions and yeah like um and it was okay, I'm trying to like bring myself back in.
It's okay, love. I thought you raised your hand. If you didn't raise your hand,
No, sure, I will. Yeah. I did not, but it was just meant to be, I guess. So I was going through some very emotional time, like this days, and it was very helpful to like just experience this all different things when you have an actual like challenge going on. So, like when you're just happy, it doesn't makes that big difference. But then you kind of like even see better what really works and what don't work, you know. And it's definitely like as for me, like dancing and sound and quantum healing is like the most healing of everything that I can say that the works the most powerful on. But of course, like all different conversations are also important on a human level and for emotional healing and stuff. But yeah, it was just very beautiful, and I'm so happy to connect with all because I'm staying in the woods on an island and I don't really see real people besides like a couple people and some people on the beach, but I don't communicate that much with anyone besides like spirits and galactics kind of like out there. So yeah, it was like a very human experience for me. In a way, very grounding and centering and healing. Yeah, and yeah, I'm excited to dance.
beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Can we all take ourselves off mute and give a big ashtray?
Hasta hey. Aria.
Hey.
Does anyone else feel called to share anything into the sphere?
I could do a share.
Yeah, TT.
So since going into this being an OG member from the very beginning, I have felt more connection during this past year or so since even moving to Atlanta, because I'm not an Atlanta native, but I moved here just to get more into what it is I truly wanted to do because I felt called to come here. And, you know, I started to make the decision to start falling into my purpose or whatever it is I thought I was going to do. And I got stuck in the hamster wheel of just trying to make it. And then when 2020 happened and you opened up these festivals, these workshops, these immersions, you know, and opening us up to being more vulnerable, working with ourselves and connecting with other beings, light workers, shadow workers, you know, that's something that a lot of people don't exactly get to experience, especially in the fact because they are stuck in that hamster wheel of just trying to survive. And I have never been to a Burning Man. I've never been to any of these types of festivals where, you know, you're just out and being alive. But opening up to a virtual session to where everyone from almost every continent, from all these different countries, you know, it makes it more possible. And I'm really, really glad that, you know, you started this process. I mean, people started following more after that, but being able to open it up virtually just makes it even more possible for more people to come in to this container and to find their tribe, you know, because not everybody, you know, is able to find this or that or this or that because they might be stuck in a small town or, you know, they're just isolated from the people who they could connect with. So thank you Chelsae, Jessica, Randall, Brenda, all these people who were able to make these things possible. Because I truly believe that if it weren't for this to happen, it would definitely be a darker year for me. So I am truly grateful for all of this to happen. So thank you, Chelsae.
Gigi, thank you so much, and thank you for being so vulnerable this weekend and being the first to raise your hand. You're amazing. Can we all give Gigi a big ashtahay?
Ashtahay.
Stay.
Hey.
Does anyone else feel called to share anything on their heart?
I would. Yeah, I would just like to say, you all are so beautiful. I'm so surprised that a space like this exists. I had no idea. It's just this beautiful collection of all who you are, trying to like grow and love in just this profoundly beautiful way. And just this whole weekend, I just feel so close to you through sharing energies and vulnerabilities and excitements. And I had no idea this existed. Thank you, Jessica, for bringing me into this space. And I'm excited to come back. I'm excited to share it with others. Yeah, I'm so much more in love with myself after this weekend, and I feel so much more in love with you. All the different ways and beautiful things that make you all up. So thank you, everyone.
So beautiful. We all take ourselves off mute and give Adam.
Ashtahay.
Astahey.
Ashtahay. Welcome.
Amazing. Does anyone else have a share that they would like to put out into the space? Megan, is that you? Oh no. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll share. Yeah, so I had seen like an image of this festival. This is my first Emergence festival. But luckily my intuition had just kept telling me like, sign up for that, show up. And I popped in a little bit yesterday, but I've been here with all of you guys since 9 a.m. this morning, Pacific Standard Time. And I haven't left because each speaker was so something that my soul needed to hear and to connect with. And each time we did a breakout room, I was just filled so much with love from the person inside of there, just being held by all of you guys and so inspired. And the butterfly is like my grandma's favorite symbol. And so I don't know, I just feel so connected to all of you guys and wherever we're at in the world. So much emotions, and thank you.
Oh my God, that's giving your grandma so much energy too. Can we all take ourselves off mute, rub our hands together, and give a big ashtahay to Megan?
Ashtahay.
Astahey, Megan.
Hey.
Beautiful, Megan, beautiful. Does anyone else have anything that they'd like to add to the space? Yes, Renee.
Yeah, I'll add. Well, the first thing that I have to say is what drew me to this was the energy. It was so pure, so beautiful, so pure. I barely looked at the actual event list because I saw the name of it. I felt the energy and I was like, I'm in for sure. And then it just got way better than I expected. The variety of speakers, the intentionality of the speakers, the way you orchestrated, I could tell the journey that you did. All of you, took us on this beautiful journey. And I just have to share personally for me, I haven't been in a relationship intentionally for about 6 years and really don't think I want one. Like, I'm happy. But of course, as all things go, this was divinely orchestrated that it would be about relationships. And yesterday I had some breakdowns, and come to find out, my ex that broke my heart got married yesterday to the person that they cheated on me with. So literally, I want you to know that you all were helping me heal at a very, very critical moment in my journey that I didn't even know I needed. So yeah, so sending you guys so much love.
I have chills.
Totally divinely orchestrated in so many ways. My birthday is July, which is a 7, and just anyway, I won't go into all the crazy.
Ooh.
But
It's July 7th?
no, just July. It's 7/13.
yeah.
But yeah, it's in July. So 7 is a very magical number to me. Butterflies and crystals are very sacred. I have them all over my. Anyway, enough about me. I just want to say,
Wow.
I want to honor you guys with my whole heart and send you my energy. And just to say, travel well on all of your journeys. And I hope that this is not the last time that I am divinely directed to you. And thank you, Jessica and Chelsea and Stephen and Randall and people I don't know because this is my first time, but you're in my heart. And everybody that I had a breakout with, I send you love.
Oh, amazing, Renee. Can we all rub our hands together? Give Renee a big Ashtahay.
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 Hey.
Ashtahay. Ashtahay.
Does anyone else have anything that they'd like to share?
I'd like to share. This has been such a beautiful community and weekend retreat to be a part of. I just transitioned out of my longest relationship of my life on Friday. I had to put my dog down, and she was the most sweetest, amazing, like soul I've ever met in my life. And it's just been really nice to have you all as a community to be here with and to like share and hear your voices. And I know that I feel really great about my dog and where she is today. And I feel great about being here with all of you in a very heart-centered space where we're all focused on expanding and growing our hearts in relating to others. And I think it also is very divinely timed for me too, because my dog was my greatest relationship and taught me so much about my heart and so much about gentleness and so much about opening up. And I really feel like her passing is a big emergence moment for me, because I don't have to check on my dog anymore. You know, I love her, and I was so grateful to be in service of all of that. But anyway, I'm looking forward to more Chrysalis events and seeing you all in real life at some point too. And also, I want to send a big shout out to Jessica. Thank you for inviting me in to share my love of the tarot and polarity. That's actually not something that I've talked for an hour on before. I talk about it all the fucking time, but that was the first time I actually was able to kind of do it in like a structured format. So it was really a beautiful experience to share, and you guys all helped me grow. So thank you all. Appreciate you
So much, Dan. So amazing. Can we all rub our hands together, take ourselves off mute, and give Dan a big Ashtahay?
Ashtahay, Dan.
We either feeling
Ashtahay.
Beautiful, amazing. We had that one reverberating. We were just like, that one needs to really hit the room. I love it. So good. I think we have time for maybe 1 or 2 more shares. I don't want to limit it, actually. Who else would like to share? Feel free to take the space. I want everyone to feel comfortable expressing themselves. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to share?
I'll share.
I do want to share one more thing after Dan. Actually, my cat has cancer, and so I am going through a transition with that. And I want you to know that I know this energy has made a difference for him. I can see it. So thank you. And Dan, I honor your process and your journey with that.
Thank you for sharing. Maybe we'll give a heart to all the people who are in transition phases right now, transitioning of anything in life. So beautiful. Aww. Amazing. Does anyone have anything else that they'd like to say?
Hello, love. I would love to share. I've not been here throughout this whole experience, but I have been here for the last few hours, and it's so beautiful to just witness how much love there is in this group, and just how much you just all feel like so much like a family, and like your ability to just like give and receive love from each other and like support each other and hold each other. It's just so beautiful. I just feel really excited for the time that like we'll all get to be in person and get to like really hold each other and like cry together and like dance together. And yeah, it's just really beautiful to witness. It was such an honor to share my offerings and some of my gifts, and to like really witness everyone like light up in so many ways over the last few hours, and just have these like aha click into place moments. And so I can only imagine from the last few days everything that has awakened inside of you all. And so really excited for what's going to happen, like to witness the ripple effect of everyone's life, and how the miracles start to pour in, and how the weavings and the magic starts to happen, and the stories that you'll all be flooding into Chrysalis of just being like, oh my God, this happened, and then this happened. And like, it's going to be so beautiful to witness. But I really want to invite everyone to be a witness to the magic, and like expect miracles. We are miracles. We magnetize miracles, and miracles are our birthright, because we literally are miracles. If you just think about the fact that we can breathe, if you look at your hands, if you look at the cellular like structure of everything, the fact that we have blood that's constantly pumping without us doing anything. I mean, the whole thing is just a miracle. How we were born, how we were gestated in the womb, like we're a miracle. So that means our birthright is miracles. So if you remember that simple, like really easy, simple thing, and you bring yourself back to that, it's like, let's expect that. And so from this moment forward, continue to witness how it unfolds, and the path just like opens itself one step after the other. And just really share your experience as well with each other, and whatever groups that you're connected in, like to really share more of yourself with each other around these things that start to happen, because it gives so much inspiration when like, oh my God, they just did that, they just experienced that miracle, and it really helps support each other along the journey. So I just want to invite that from here on forward. And I'm so grateful to have gotten the chance to witness you all, and to be with you all here for the last few hours. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, Damiana. Can we all rub our hands together and give a big ashtahe to Damiana?
Tahe, Damiana.
Damiana, who did that painting behind you?
Oh, I know, right? In like a super magical space. I can't remember the artist's name, but he did so many paintings here. So I'll go search for his name on one of them, and yeah, I'll look for it and let you know. If you want to message me on Instagram, I'll message you. And I just forgot to say also, like, holy heaven, Chelsae and Jessica and Randall and Steve and Brenda, like, holy moly, you guys, I can't even, like, the amount of time and energy and like tears, blood, sweat, tears that have gone into this, I can only begin to imagine. So I just really want to honor you all also. Like, I know what it takes to hold space and run a retreat, as that's so much of what I do, but like, to do it online too, like, it's just a whole nother journey. And I really want to honor you all for that, and for everything you guys have done. And so can we all just rub our hands together and just like really put some extra magic in there, like breathe some breath of life in there, breathe all your magic, all the miracles, just send it out to them. Ashtahe.
Oh, we love you. All of you. Looking at Steve.
Picture of all of us, if we're all done sharing. I want to do the heart one again.
Okay, we'll put up a little heart. We'll make a little.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Amazing. And a couple more things I'm gonna share. So we talked about doing an in-person event in Tulum for the summer solstice. So if you happen to be traveling through Mexico on June 20th, we are going to have a little event in Mexico. So that may be only for a couple people, but totally okay. We're going to put that out there. We're going to have like a little Chrysalis one-day event. It'll just be for the people, that were everybody here, and then a few people that live in Mexico. It's going to be very beautiful. We're going to have some of the speakers come on stage from all of our festivals, and it'll be very special. Woo-hoo. So we do have a couple of prizes to give out. So we at the beginning, we kind of mentioned that we're going to give out a couple of prizes, and throughout the whole festival, we are always just like, who is the most engaged? Who is the most here? Who is the most in it? Who showed up to like everything? And so we had a lot of people this festival show up to a lot of things. But we thought long and hard on who we wanted to give this specific award to, and it took a lot of intentionality. And just because you didn't get the award doesn't mean that you didn't show up to everything, because you totally did. But we want to give this award to somebody very special. So can we have Allison take herself off of mute? Yes! You are so amazing, and you showed up to so much this weekend, and I'm so grateful for you. Can we all give Allison a big hey?
Asta hey.
Asta hey.
Asta hey.
Yes. Amazing. So much, Goddess. You're incredible.
I love being here so much. Thank you.
We have one more award that we would like to give out. And normally we only give one award out for this. We actually felt so called to give out two, because we literally saw Em so committed that she fell asleep on the couch during one of them. She was like so dedicated. So we also want to give an award to you. Thank you for all of your energy. Ashta hey. Ashta hey, sister. We want to give an award to the person with the most pizzazz in their outfits. And so we have a special award that we would like to give to Aria for coming and decorating herself so beautifully. Can we all take ourselves off mute and give a big Ashta hey?
Asta hey.
Hey.
Such a goddess.
Hey, Arya.
Knew it.
Beautiful.
Beauty.
Chelsae, I don't know, it's like sounds like if you have any time for a few minutes for a little light language transmission after that.
Yes, I was just
Yes.
Sounds like it. I have some requests, and I feel like I'm like buzzing with like frequency right now. Just have to like give it out. I'm like, yeah.
beautiful, Goddess. You definitely can. Go ahead.
Oh, now? Okay. How can you hear me? Because I don't have a good microphone.
We can hear you really
Could
well.
we
Okay.
could we prerequisite for those who have never heard light language before?
Light language is
Oh well, I mean,
to explain it.
sure. I thought maybe Chelsae could, but
To explain what it is.
yeah.
So the light languages are the like language of your soul, of your heart. So it bypasses our ego mind, and it's just like language of unconditional love. And it's just like a combination of high vibrational frequencies that activates our divine human DNA template for ascension. And it's very powerful tool for clearing and activation of our soul, connection to our higher self and present self, connection to source God, and activating sacred heart big time. And energies I'm working with is Christ, Sophia Christ light, like unconditional love, highest vibrational frequencies from the source. It is coming from my heart. I've been already been in all different kind of like star systems, planets, and ancient civilizations in the past lives. It's just like I have a lot of codes in my heart, so they just come in straight from, I just feel it, and it's just like very unexpected what is needed for the now moment, for the highest good of all, for the ascension and for activation of our highest potential as our God Goddess selves, and just creating miracles. And it's like a quantum on the quantum level. Works on a quantum level.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's bringing this now moment, and you just don't understand with your mind. You just like really feel it. It's like a feelings, and like yeah, like just love, just pure love. And let's see, I have how much time do I have? Just like make sure, because I don't feel time when I do that.
Yeah, you could take a few minutes. How about like three? How many minutes do you need? Like 3 to 5 minutes?
I don't know what is needed right now. Like a few
Allow
minutes,
your intuition to.
five
Yeah.
minutes at least, probably. And I just
Okay.
invite you to. I'm just get so excited. I just feel it like and for all to just breathe in deeply into our heart center and exhaling and expanding our heart center in all directions of our field. Keep breathing until we're like in a bubble of our own love and our own heart, and we connect down through the root into from our heart to the heart of Mother Gaia, feeling her anchoring down and breathing up through all our chakras, through our crown, through soul star, and connecting to the source creator God. And we are breathing up and down, creating our ascension column, connecting our heart to the heart of Gaia and the heart of God. Up and down, expanding our heart center in all directions. And just set an intention, your intention for these codes, whatever is needed for the now moment, and intention to receive it. Okay. I'm already like not here. Okay, I have my rough drum right now. Como esa oh Maya. Shinanakaya Satwaraya. Yara como yara. Como raya. Shana Kiana como como taya sheki ara como te ata o mae o enanara he o maya como kama mere re 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 Shana kontoaye kinarasa koraye na umaya homoye na ra 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 hawa kriya makira kistukua ai Umbaraki satom, harekum bataki satakom. And we seal it with gratitude and rub our hands to activate our nervous system and put it out our heart centers. Breathe in a few times again in our heart centers and expanding our love to all the creation, to our Mother Gaia, and just like the creation of everything, just radiating our divine Christ light, love. And make sure drink plenty of water to integrate. The codes are very strong, and it's gonna be integrated for the next couple weeks at least. Yeah.
Araya, what was the language that you were singing?
So I can. It's a lot of angelic realm. It's just language of love. So it's like I just have a lot of codes in my heart center, and it's coming from source. So I would say there is a lot of different realms that I could bring in, just like a lot of angelic connection, it's just all like Christ light, love codes and activations for divine DNA and Sacred Heart, and it could be like Pleiadian, Lemurian, Syrian, Arcturian, like fairy unicorns, and all different combinations. And I try to not to put my mind into it because it's just coming as a combination of all different realms, whatever is just needed for the now moment. For everyone's good. It's always very, very different and unexpected. But it's it's literally like an upgrade of our computer, human computer.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. It's akin to praying in tongues. It's a similar phenomena to praying in tongues. It's it's the old language coming through us from our karmic memories.
Yeah, it's a lot of ancient, definitely like well, different ancient civilizations, and I have a lot of feeling like a lot of like things from like Native American kind of like vibes, and all different kind of like Peruvian, yeah, like different ones, Lemurian, like Atlantean, because my soul been like all over, like I'm big time dragon, divine dragon, and yeah, like very just yeah, and I'm like usually like I don't try to just like think, I'm just feeling, and I just receiving and channeling whatever is just like needed for the now moment. Yeah. Thank you for receiving. I'm just
Thank you.
I always love sharing when it comes from me, like when I share it, just like streaming just seems to be such a powerful frequencies for me, and I just like I just like have no choice, like, and like it just yeah, when I do it, it's just like so powerful, just for me. Even like because that reminds me how much I have to like keep doing that.
Mm.
And I've been manifesting like a real. I love online events are great, but I just like love real gatherings, like with a real like physical gatherings and retreats. So I've been manifesting that. But if it's online, I guess it's always good too. So I've been yeah like manifesting and like more sharing with all of that. Yeah, thank you.
Ashtahe.
We didn't hear you, but Ashtahe.
Yeah, also I post transmissions because I do through my movement. I channel light codes through my movement, through singing, through different ways. So I have like Instagram and Facebook posts. I post like transmissions or live streams. So yeah, you can follow me for like also too. Yeah. Chelsea.
Chelsea, we couldn't hear you.
Your mic isn't working. Your mic isn't working.
Nope, not a syllable.
Can I ask really quick, Araya?
Okay,
How
can you guys hear me
old
now?
are you?
You guys hear me now?
Yes. We
Okay.
can hear you.
We're just skip here for a second, and then we'll switch back over. So,
Okay.
what the last thing that we want
I'll
to
type it.
you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
No, I was just gonna ask Araya a question because your mic wasn't working, but
Okay.
I could type it.
Yeah, and you guys definitely connect on Instagram. We put her Instagram down here. Thank you so much for sharing it. That was super powerful and so amazing. I think we actually met during our dance challenge. Is that right?
Yeah.
So after the festival, we did this decompression party because we missed everybody. And she joined the decompression party, but didn't go to the festival. And then ended up doing this dance challenge for like 60 days with us. And that's how we actually met. So it was like amazing. So thank you so much for doing that, being a part of this. It's so cool.
Yeah, so happy. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know why I was sent this invitation, it was just like divinely, just miracle, right? Like to join your decompression party because like I've never been in your festivals, and it was just like, okay, I felt like I always know when I gotta join and I don't, they divinely guided, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna join because I feel like it was right for me to join. It was like a moment in my life when I joined. It was very sad, and it really like that connection and to the dance challenge, like it's really like get me into out of my depressive state. So thank you so much for that too.
And I would also love, this was honestly one of my favorite parts of the whole thing last time. I would love to do a 30-day dance challenge. So last time we tried to do 90 days, and I think we made it to like day 60.
Yay!
56 to be exact. And I would love to do a dance challenge again, starting tomorrow for 30 days after the festival. So if you want to join it, all you do is just tag me and Chrysalis in your posts. And then whoever wants to join, actually, if you want to go ahead and put your Instagram handle in the chat, then we can go ahead and tag everybody that wants to join. But we'll start with me, and then I'll keep tagging everybody, and you'll be able to see everyone's tags. And we'll just dance every single day for like 5 minutes. You can put your camera up, do the dance challenge with us. And it's just a way to continue connecting. A lot of you guys have Instagram, a lot of you have Facebook. We'll be in the Facebook group too. But this is just like a fun way to just like drop in every day. And it'd be amazing to continue connecting beyond this. Yay, yay, yay. So do we have, yes, we do. So we have one last surprise for you before we all turn in for this spring festival. So we have a special, special, special artist here with us today who is incredible. I met him in Tulum, Mexico, went to Guatemala, and he was playing there. He's his own artist. He was playing with amazing artists around the world, like Mo's, different collaborations. He led a beautiful medicine ceremony that I was able to participate in. And he is here today to share some music with us. So I encourage you to connect with your heart. This is beautiful music to soothe the heart. You can dance if you want. You can do anything. This is just for you. So with that, Jay Poole, welcome to Emergence Festival.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I've been on the move since I saw you last. Went around in Guatemala and just arrived a few days ago here in Costa Rica. I'm now on the beach in Santa Teresa. So what's up to everybody from out here on the beach? And I am on my deck looking up at the stars, playing for you guys. And so yeah, let's go for it. Mhm.